Imagine a world where humanity is perfectly united. No divisions, no false gods. Everyone lives in comfort, worshipping the one Creator. But in the shadows, an ancient, vengeful enemy is watching, and he is about to unleash a brilliant, terrifying trap. He doesn't use armies or weapons to destroy humanity. He uses a single innocent suggestion, a whisper that will slowly poison the world, enrage the heavens, and trigger a flood so catastrophic it will erase almost every living, breathing thing on earth before the sky breaks open like a sieve. One man will stand alone against his entire civilization. He will endure their mockery and hatred for 950 years. This is the story of the first great deception, a father's ultimate heartbreak, and the terrifying wrath of the heavens. Long after the time of Adam, his descendants had multiplied. They founded villages, plowed the land, and lived in pure contentment. They were one united community, worshipping Allah alone. If Adam had returned to see them, he would have been astonished and cried, "Glory to be Allah, these are all my children." But Satan, who had been driven out and damned forever for refusing to bow to Adam, burned with envy. He couldn't stand the thought of Adam's descendant going to the garden and paradise, while he was destined for the fire. He wanted revenge. He knew that Allah forgives all sins except one. Allah never forgives people who worship other things beside Him. But Satan was smart. He knew that if he just told the people worship idols, they would chase him away and curse him. He needed a cleverer, slower poison. How do you trick an entire civilization into its own law? You use their love. There had been religious men who worship Allah night and day. When these holy men died, the people mourned deeply. Satan went to the people and asked, "Why don't you look at them every day? Make pictures of them." It seemed like a beautiful idea. The people made pictures to remember how the holy men had lived. But as the time passed, pictures turned into statues. The statues were placed in houses and mosques. At first, they just respected them as reminders. But then, a new generation was born. The sons watched their fathers kiss the statues and bow their heads in their presence. When the fathers died, the sons went a step further. They began to ask the statues for help. They sacrificed the animal to them. The trap had snapped shut. The statues became idols. Wad, Suwa, Yaghuth, Ya'uq, and Nasr. These are the names of statues of holy men. Humanity had committed the unforgivable sin. Allah became deeply angered. The people walked on His earth, ate His provision, but rejected Him for lifeless stones. To wake them up, Allah held back the rain. Things became desperately hard. Harvests shrank to almost nothing, and very few children were born. But the people didn't understand. They didn't repent. They needed a messenger. But Allah didn't send an angel. If He had, the people would have made excuse. They would have said, "You are an angel. You don't get hungry, thirsty, or sick. How can we be like you?" Instead, Allah chose a man from among them, a pious, generous, intelligent man, known for his truthfulness. His name was Noah. But when Noah stood up to save his people, the reaction he got was chilling. Noah raised his voice in the streets. "Oh, my people, worship Allah. You have no God but Him. Truly I fear for you the punishment of the dreadful day." But the rich and powerful only laughed. When did this man become a prophet? They mocked. Yesterday he was one of us. Couldn't Allah find anyone except a poor man from among the common people? They demanded that if Allah wanted to send a message, He should have sent an angel. Only the poorest people, those who worked with their hands and earned lawful food, believed in Noah. The rich nobles were disgusted. They demanded that Noah drives the poor believers away. If he wanted them to listen, the rich nobles were disgusted. They demanded that Noah drive the poor believers away if he wanted them to listen. Noah firmly refused. I can't drive away the believers. My door is not a king's door. I am only a clear warner. The rich arrogantly replied, we are the first to sample every good thing. We set the fashion. If there had been any good in this religion, it would have come to us before these paupers. Imagine warning your people of a terrible disaster every single day and being ignored. Noah didn't do this for a year or decade. He stayed with his people, calling them to Allah for 950 years. Glory be to Allah. When Allah mercifully sent rain and blessed their crops again to show them the truth, Noah pleaded, can't you see the heavens and the earth, who placed the moon in them as a light and made the sun a lamp? But the people would just put their finger inside their ears. How can anyone hear a message when they don't want to hear? How long could Noah watch his people worship the stones while eating Allah's provisions? The breaking points finally arrived. Allah revealed a terrifying truth to Noah. None of your people will believe, except those who have already believed. The time of patience was over. Noah, filled with righteous anger for Allah, raised his hands and made a chilling prayer. Oh Allah, don't leave even one of the unbelievers on the earth. Allah answered Noah's prayers. The fate of the unbelievers was sealed. They would all be drowned in a great flood. Allah commanded Noah to build a massive ship. When the unbelievers saw him building an ark on dry land, their mockery reached a new level. What is Noah? They taunted. Since when have you become a carpenter? Didn't we tell you not sit with ironsmiths? Where is this ship going? Is it going to sail in the sand? The sea is long away from here. Will the jinn carry it? Or will oxen pull it? Noah remained patient. He simply replied, we will mock you as you mock. He knew something they didn't. The sky was about to fall. The promise of Allah arrived. It rained and rained until the sky was like a sieve that could no longer hold the water. It poured from heavens and gushed up from the earth, flooding in from every side. Allah commanded Noah to take his family, the believers, and a male and a female, bear of every bird and animal, into the ark. Outside, pure terror swept the land. The water rose with terrifying speed. Unbelievers scrambled and climbed onto every high place and every hill, desperately failing from the punishment. But there is no refuge from Allah except in Him. The ark left it, riding on the violent waves that looked like mountains. But inside the safety of the ark, Noah was about to face the most devastating moment of his entire 950 years life. Though the crashing waves, Noah, his son, had refused to believe and had stayed behind with the idols worshippers. Desperate Noah screamed over the roaring flood, my son, embark with us and don't be with the unbelievers. But even with the world ending around him, his son's pride blinded him. He shouted back, I will seek refuge on the mountain that will protect me from the water. Noah cried out, Today there is no protector from Allah's commands except for the one to whom He shows mercy. And then a massive wave crashed between them. When the water settled, Noah's son was gone, swallowed by the deep. Noah's heart shattered. He wanted to save his son from the fire of the next world, which is far worse than any earthly water. He called out to Allah in pure grief, "My Lord, my son is one of part of my family, and your promise to save my family is true." But Allah's response was a profound, unshakable truth that echoes through time. Allah looks at a person's actions, not their family tree. Allah said, "Noah, he is not a part of your family. He is of evil conduct. Don't ask of me that about which you don't know." Noah instantly realized his mistake. He bowed his head, turned to Allah in deep repentance, begging for mercy, so he would not be among the losers. When the decree was fulfilled and unbelievers were destroyed, the rain stopped. The waters sank away into the earth. Neither the heavens nor the earth wept for the wrongdoers. The mighty ark finally came to rest on a mountain called Cudi. A voice called out, "Noah, get down in peace." Noah and the believers stepped onto a cleansed earth. They walked in the peace, and their descendants spread out to fill the land once again. Humanity had been given a second chance, but peace is fragile. As time passed, the descendants of Noah would build a new civilization called Ad, and they would grow to possess a physical strength and tyranny unlike anything the world had ever seen. Would they remember the flood? Or would Satan's whisper return to trap humanity once again? Because what happens next, you absolutely don't want to miss. If you want to see how the terrifying strength of the Ad brought upon them a punishment worse than water, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications for the next episode of the Prophet series. Leave comment below, would you have had patience of Noah? See you in the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.